forgot you do that. I don't know why.
You could have done it. I would have been very surprised.
I'm AJ Twist.
I'm T. And we got DJ. And this is episode 302 of
That's right.
for our Pokemon number, Sableye.
Oh!
Sableye is the darkness Pokemon.
Darkness, everyone.
My favorite
Darkness. Exactly.
Is it your favorite Pokemon?
Pokemon. Ghost type.
Oh, your favorite ghost type.
Oh, he's a ghost, huh?
He's a dark ghost.
Oh, okay. All right, well, yeah.
Hi.
This is a podcast where we talk about video games, comics, anime,
That's right.
all that stuff.
All that stuff. We're live here on twitch.tv/Collision28. Or perhaps you've seen us on youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast.
Or maybe even heard us on Spotify,
That's right.
because we're there too.
Or Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts. Or Collision28.com, you know. That's how we do.
So, we usually start this off with our Unfocused weeks, tell you a little bit about what we've been up to.
That's
AJ,
right.
How about
Oh,
you?
you want me to start, huh? All right, so I've been getting deeper into that UFS, Universal Fighting System. It's a card game by Jasco. You play a deck, you have a character card, and they have various licenses to different like video games and anime and stuff like that. So if you've been on my journey the last couple of weeks, I picked up some Soul Caliburs and Yu Yu Hakusho and some Darkstalkers versus Street Fighter cards in that card set. And I made a Xianghua deck. Bunch of random cards that I knew worked, just didn't know how. I played via some type of webcam service. What was it? Google Hangouts is what I did. Me and Wags, we played a match because he has a Armika deck that he put together. So we played, and it was fun. It was awesome. It was cool. Actually, I didn't use I actually have a starter set of the wolf dude from Darkstalkers, Talbane, Jay Talbane. He's the werewolf guy. I used that deck first. It was a starter deck. I didn't do anything to it. I just kind of played it. And I learned that was a very aggressive deck and just wanted to do attack and attack and attack. And it has combos, and I was connecting combos and stuff and getting bigger attacks. But
Did Will hit any combo breakers?
yes, he actually blocked a couple of those attacks. And
You
then
block?
Yeah, you can block.
Oh,
So
shit.
that's the thing. So when you play an attack, you can start enhancing. You go back and forth between like, okay, I want to power up. And then once no one's powering up shit anymore, then you go to the block step, and then the opponent can block it. And then you gotta do some shit to confirm whether or not it's blocked. And I didn't when he was attacking me, I could block, but I had nothing to really power up my block or to decrease his shit, And that's where I realized the problem. That was a problem with that deck. I'm like, let me go to my Xianghua deck, which also has the same problem too. But that deck was so much fun though. Because of Xianghua, I can imagine doing these combos and shit. And she has reversal shit. So in the middle of his attack, I can attack. When he's done, I can attack, like on his turn, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty dope. You can't do like any attack though. It has to be like a certain damage. Like you only attack for 3 damage, so you can't use a 4 attack or a 5 attack. But I mean, you can power up from there though if you wanted to. So I was like, oh shit, this shit's fun. And then now that I played it a little bit and understand how it works, like now I'm trying to go back to the deck and kind of reformat things and try to find more ways I can block, or do something when I'm on defense, stuff like that. And then I started putting cards to the side to make a Sung Mina and a Talam deck too. And I got some sleeves for that too. So that's what I've been doing with that. Been having fun with that. T and I went on a Digimon adventure today, which I'm pretty sure he'll talk about. Played some Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah.
I think that's about all I've done so far. Watched some more Yasuke, and I also watched Digimon, one of the first episodes of this new series. Is it called this Digimon Adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah, adventure.
Yeah. So I watched the first episode of that. It's totally different than the original anime. You don't get all the characters thrown at you at once. They start you out with 2 of the main characters.
I kind of like that idea better. That sounds good.
Yeah, and then we left me on a cliffhanger showing us one of the other ones. I was like, oh shit, this dude's here now, and it just ended right there. And then yeah, it's interesting so far. This is the way it's going right now. And it's the same actors as far as the characters that are drawn. I'm not sure about voice actors. It's in Japanese right now though, so I was watching it dubbed, which is why I'm sorry, subbed, which is why I haven't continued watching it yet. But I can see already that the Digimon card game is based off this anime right away, because a lot of the characters they introduce to you look like the card game characters, and all that, and the drawing, the art style, and all that.
Oh, you mean as far as the Digitesting go?
Yeah, no, just even the Digimon.
Like the main boss for the anime series is in the card game.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm figuring, which is that green little dude, right?
Well, it's
At least he's in the first
Millennium,
episode.
Millennium.
Oh, is that
a
one?
black-
Which I know is a card in the card game too, yeah. So that's what I'm seeing so far. And I think that's about all I've been up to.
DJ, go.
Well, I've been watching the Digimon animated series too.
You're
I'm
like
actually caught
further.
up, so I just saw this new episode. It was pretty dope. I can't wait for you guys to catch up. And I've been watching Castlevania season 4.
It just dropped.
Yeah, so the animation is still pretty dope. Everything about that series pretty sick. Like when I get home tonight, I'm gonna watch episode 3 and keep going.
Damn.
I didn't want to binge watch it in one sitting. And what else have I done? And I've been playing, my favorite game, Destiny 2. Oh, and I bought a Digimon box too, by myself.
He got his own box.
My own box, yeah. I bought it yesterday on Amazon and I got it today. So
Damn, that's quick.
I know,
yeah,
that's
it was
crazy.
super fast, yeah. So that's been my week.
All right. For me, a little Soul Calibur practice for sure. Of course, we did our Sunday thing, as we always do.
That's right.
I also watched more Shadow and Bone. That show's pretty nuts. Like I said, it's like Avatar mixed with Full Metal Alchemist. I really like it. Other things. Oh, I saw the trailer for that MODOK show. That shit looks kind of funny, man.
I haven't seen it yet. I saw it like available to watch, but I haven't gone and watched it yet.
Very Adult Swim like. I think it looks good. Like I'm interested. Other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah, just been not really doing too much. Work has been nuts. Work has been pretty insane. So
Yeah.
anything else I got into, I think was
I'm looking around to see if there's anything else I did around here, but I don't think.
there's
so.
a new anime on my target list that my girl keeps talking about, and I keep seeing it everywhere. 8686. I'm probably gonna check that out today.
That's
or
too many
tomorrow.
numbers.
It's at least 4. For sure. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Kind of a boring Unfocused week for me. But yeah, don't forget, you guys can follow us on everything, all the stuff we mentioned earlier, even on Stitcher, even on,
Twitter at Unfocused Podcast. I'm sorry, Twitter at Unfocused28.
or you can email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions, concerns, things you want us to talk about, things you want to correct us on. We're open to everything.
Join our Discord at culture28.com/Discord. Or if you're happen to be in our Twitch channel, you can just !Discord and get the link right there. But yeah, that was a quick Unfocused week this time, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do too much, that's why. Usually I had the long Unfocused week.
Right.
All right.
I don't think anything big came out, so
Yeah,
we
we
go
didn't.
straight into news, right?
Yeah, nothing to review or anything like that.
I don't think so.
Actually, I wanted to ask you, Danny, since you're here with us on Sunday. So, what did you think hanging out Sunday night?
That's pretty cool. It was pretty cool watching you guys play. It's been a while since I've seen like people know what they're doing while they play a fighting game.
Right?
Like they look pretty intense.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
Yeah, though too bad I haven't played for a long time. I would have joined, but
Do it.
my ass is gonna get beat.
Well, that's how we all learn how to play. You know that one dude, Chris, he was brand new to Soul Calibur when we started doing this whole Sunday night thing, and so he's learned just getting his ass whooped every week, and he's gotten better to the point where like I can't fuck around with him no more.
Shame.
Yeah.
The hammer twice?
Yeah, he took the hammer twice in the last couple of weeks.
Which one's Chris again?
Chris was the
Filipino one.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he was, what, did he get like 3rd place this time or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Only slain by me, I think.
Probably.
Or was it you? Yeah, right?
No, I ain't touched anyone this week.
Yeah.
It's been sad. It's been a sad month. It's definitely a drought this year for me.
You weren't there last
for the hammer.
You weren't there last week either. And
Yeah, no, and he won, right?
no, bro. Yeah, my only loss was that one loss at the very end to Chris. That's the only loss I had the whole night, and that's all it took to lose the whole thing.
Yeah. That's how the cookie crumbles, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into this now. Is it this button?
Okay!
This is the news.
Let's do it!
The news.
What?
Oh, actually, I guess one other thing to mention real quick too. If y'all interested in seeing me open all these various card packs, go check out my YouTube channel, AJ Twist on YouTube, where you can watch me unbox and open these
Oh,
packs.
that's what I didn't mention on my Unfocused week because AJ left me to elaborate, and I didn't. Real quick, jumping back. Yeah, we did go on our Digimon hunt. We went to a place called Emerald
Nights.
Emerald Nights, and that place sucked, and they didn't have shit. But then we went over to the next place in Pasadena called in Old Town, right? And
Yeah.
It's called what's the place called?
Core TCG.
Core TCG, trading card game is what that stands for, if you were
Yeah.
wondering. And yeah, we went in there. We were about business. What did we do? We said we
No,
we dropped and bounced. Yeah, dropped and bounced. We came in there, we dropped cash, and we bounced. We left. It was it's a new double action we're working on. But yeah, we
What's
went
the
in.
other one that said? We flex and what?
Oh shit! What was the other one?
Flex and Split. I don't know.
Oh
what it was.
man, yeah. But on this episode of dropped and bounced, we came
Yeah.
in, dropped cash, and bounced.
Yeah.
I bought myself a Thai starter set, the fire one, the red one.
Yeah, the red deck.
Yeah, because I'm really interested in the aggressive beatdown deck for Digimon. So that's been the main part of my focus week. I don't know why I didn't talk about this. I'm interested in the Digimon. I'm getting into it a little bit.
I've been trying to hand it off to you too. You forgot.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I've been interested in Digimon, kind of watching some videos here and there, learning how little things about it, and now just learning more from playing with these guys, And yeah, I was feeling the itch, so we went in there. I was like, yeah, I didn't really tell AJ, but I was always planning to buy a box. Like, I kind of wanted a box today. I was like, and when we got there, I was like, do you want to get a box?
Yeah.
We were like, all right, fuck it. And
I was just looking for like packs or something.
Yeah, I got a 1.0 box and got myself a Thai starter, and yeah, there we go. We were good to go.
Dropped and bounced.
It dropped and bounced, man. We were out of there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Expensive, huh?
Yeah, I think it was like $250.
Yeah, the stupid box.
Yeah, so we just.
But you got a good pull out of it though.
Yeah, I got the Omnimon I was looking for.
Omnimon, yeah.
Me too.
I was looking for that fucker, and I got him.
And I got
I
zero.
got the Rose. I got Rosemon. No, you got a few too.
But they're not like worth anything though.
But yeah, check out AJ's YouTube channel. You can see the details of our pulls there.
Yeah, I'll pull that up. I don't know, later in the weekend. Some shit I'm gonna have time to go and edit. Because I try to cut them down. I don't put it all raw because it's like 30 minutes long sometimes, and then like half of it is just us opening the things and shit like that.
We had a pretty good flow this time, I think.
Yeah, we were going pretty quick, but I can still like cut it down. And that's what I've been doing with all my other videos too. Like when I'm opening all these other UFS packs, I'm cutting out me like opening it up and stuff, and I just skip into. I even fast forward through going through the cards because a lot of them like just repeats over and over, right? So I just kind of fast forward like at speed at 2, and then get to the last card. That's whatever the holographic is or whatever the rare is when I'll put it back to normal speed so we can talk about it and then speed up again. So yeah, so I've been doing some shit like that on there. So yeah, go check that out. All right. Anyways, news.
Yeah. So you want to kick it off or shall I? Actually, I think I have more than I initially thought. So I'm gonna start it off.
Go for it.
First, I'm gonna say right away. This is a big week for DC. DC's doing a lot of shit right now.
Oh.
I don't know if it's all gonna be good, but I think they're making moves at least. So Batgirl has finally got its new director after Joss Whedon didn't work out, and a bunch of people tried, and mainly Joss Whedon was the one to say he didn't have any ideas for it, which is very surprising because he always writes
He has no
female
ideas.
It's so silly. I'm like, hey, you must be lying. Something else happened because he writes all these female-centric superhero things like Buffy, and all kinds of shit like that. So I can't imagine he couldn't write Batgirl. But the person who's
Yo, what if he was like writing it and it's like, fuck, this is too similar to Buffy, And he kept like writing shit. It's like, wait, this is Buffy again.
And then Batgirl stakes a vampire. And you're like,
He's
what?
like, wait, what the fuck? Where'd that come from?
But yeah, so the directors have been found. It's gonna be Adelia El Arbi and Bilal Fallah. If you don't know those names, those are the two guys that directed Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing the Batgirl movie. They're also doing a few episodes of Miss Marvel coming to Disney Plus. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's pretty
Kamala
cool.
Khan,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So yeah, these guys are on a roll, So they're gonna get this this Batgirl movie, and they said they're very interested in showing us a different side of Gotham that we've never seen, which is dope because all we ever see is the dark, fucking dreary crime part of Gotham. You never see Gotham in the daytime. People doing everyday shit.
Yeah, like if Gotham was a real place, I would never want to go there. Just based off all like what I've seen in movies and
like
stuff.
Detroit. I mean,
Same thing.
yeah, it's pretty similar. It's just no Batman.
Mm.
But yeah, so I just thought that was pretty interesting. Batgirl movie's finally moving forward. I really like the character Batgirl, so it will be Barbara Gordon, not one of the other two. It's Barbara.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I want to see what they do. I'd like to see an idea of a crime fighter that does Batman shit, but more brightly colored and more of a happier tone and all that shit. It could be interesting, But DJ, you got some news for us? Or no, sorry, AJ, you go first. You got a
AJ?
bunch. You got it first. Go.
All right, should we talk about this Target thing?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, which is funny too, because like I thought this was about to happen, and then I think it was the next day I started hearing about this news. I even walked into a Target and I saw it posted on their freaking cart area. I was like, starting May, whatever last Friday was. Target said they would not be selling any more cards. Not only Pokemon cards, but also no NFL, NBA, MLB,
TCG.
any type of. Actually, they didn't go that far. They say specifically those were named.
Oh, okay.
I saw Magic still there, just nothing else.
Because no one ever fights over Magic. I mean, not ever.
Kind of, but not as bad.
It never
as
gets bad.
these. And then Walmart's also doing the same shit. Walmart's also going to stop selling cards as well. And this is all for just temporary too, until things kind of clear up. And,
This is temporary.
Yeah, it's not permanent. I think they're also saying that you can still buy these cards like online and like for pickup and shit, but they're not going to be selling like physically in the store anymore. Like, so you can't just go roll up there. Even before this happened, they were restricted to the only Friday mornings, 8 a.m. is when you had to be there. So right when they opened their doors, then you could buy your cards. And then after all that was crazy, then they limited it, only one per customer. And now they even limited it even more, whereas like it's not even be in the stores anymore, guys. Just stop.
It's probably better this way.
Yeah, but they say the reason that was happening is because they said citing safety concerns for customers and staff. Two major U.S. retailers had temporarily halted the sales of Pokemon trading cards in stores following numerous altercations, mass panic buying, and scenes of physical and verbal violence.
In other words, someone brandished a pistol. And I always like to say as the equivalent, they probably just lifted their shirt up and let them know. Like,
Actually, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what
I know.
happened.
No, I know.
Oh.
It was in a parking lot, and it wasn't even over Pokemon cards. It was actually over sports cards.
Sports card? I
Yeah.
thought it was for Pokemon cards.
No.
You know, it makes more sense over sports cards. Those motherfuckers are animals. You ever seen a Madden tournament? It's not like any other video game tournament you've ever seen in your life. A Madden tournament's like savages.
You know
bro.
what's scary? Now to just say that too. A couple of years ago, there was a story at a NFL Madden tournament where someone came in and started shooting at the place.
Yeah, that's where they start getting afraid for competitive gaming because it didn't happen in fighting game. I remember. Like,
Yeah, you would think too. Out of all things,
and people rage quit. There's a term for it, rage quit, and no one still ever got shot up. You know.
man, I never made that connection until right now. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, and then because someone flashed a gun at someone in the parking lot over some cards, and people are concerned about just the fucking trampling that goes on, people just fighting over these cards. Yeah, they decided to not sell them anymore. So I guess when people calm down a little bit, they'll bring them back. But yeah, you can't get your. Well, it kind of sucks right now too because I would assume that Target and Walmart were the only places where you can buy these cards at the actual retail prices. Because going to card shops, as we just did today, they're fucking inflated. The prices are just higher than what they should actually be.
Yeah.
There's a couple of card shops that do sell them still at the actual prices. Because actually, I was just at one early in the week, a place called what's it called? Oh, Gaming Ogre, or Game Ogre, over out in Westlake.
Yeah.
The small shop, they focus mostly on D&D stuff, Warhammer, Magic the Gathering, but they happen to have a box there, just sitting there, and it said $4.99. I was like, what? For 1.5s?
Of what?
1.5s for $4.99.
Oh, a pack.
So yeah, just for one pack, rather than the fucking $8, $9 we'd be seeing at every other places.
One place he told me a horror story of having it for $16.
Yeah, one place
pack.
had them for $16 a pack. Yeah, another
pack.
For one
That's-
pack.
That's why I buy mine on Amazon.
No, even Amazon is kind of
price.
hard to find too because
They sell out.
No, not because they sell out. Amazon sells out of them for sure because I've never seen Amazon actually sell them. But all those inflated prices we see on Amazon, those are third-party sellers that are on Amazon.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's the other thing too. And then of course eBay, don't even try to go in there because they even be even more higher in price and all that, right?
The
So
reason
yeah,
why they buy them at the store, like in mass packs, so they can sell them on eBay.
right, yeah. So yeah, it's hard to get them at good prices, and now Target and both Walmart are not like, no, we're not telling them. So now we're supposed to go to get them at actual prices, except for these, small, stores that might sell them, for the right price. Just very few do. Anyways, that's
Yeah.
my little rant on that, I suppose.
I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I think it's kind of bullshit only because, if it was anything else, I don't feel like it would be such a, they would just get more security. But, with this card thing, I feel like they just don't want to deal with it, and so they're just, not going to carry it anymore. Because I don't know, man, if I meant this comparison to you already, AJ. If somebody grabbed a bag of Doritos, and I was like, I want that bag of Doritos, and he was like, nah, man, it's mine. There's more. And I just brandished my gun, I think I'll take those Doritos, They wouldn't stop selling Doritos at all Targets for that.
Or would they? I don't know. Should we test
All right.
it? Should we put
No.
put something? Go to Reddit real quick. Be like, all right, let's teach these stores a lesson.
I can't teach-
Let's go buy all the Doritos.
Man, my last name allows me not to test things like that, sadly. So
That's what we're putting in the hands of the internet.
I like your style, AJ.
And I'm honestly thinking of doing that. Man, let's get people to storm the Targets and WalMarts for something just basic, no one really cares about, and see if they ban that because it gets crazy. Would they do that, or is it for another reason? I mean, but it has been getting
Post-its?
crazy.
Post-its?
Yeah, Post-its. Maybe
let's do it.
Maybe just batteries. Everyone thinks it's a battery crisis. I mean, I guess toilet paper was like that last year, right? Where
Yeah.
like they started limiting toilet paper and stuff like that. I
And
mean,
it-
they didn't stop selling it though.
No, yeah, it was only a crisis because everyone was afraid it was gonna go away.
Yeah, that
you
was
know what I
just
mean?
the
Like,
weirdest thing.
yeah, everyone made it a crisis. Like
For some reason,
There's
yeah.
leaves, you use leaves from the tree.
the New York Times, that shit's trash. You can use that.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, okay, so I guess that's anything you want to add about that whole thing. What do you feel about them stopping the card production or stopping the card?
It's whack
selling?
because all those what are those people called?
Scalpers.
Scalpers. They ruin everything for everyone. Remember in KB Toys, Birdman.
The timing, yep. Niggas were there so early.
Yeah.
So early.
Sometimes even just waiting outside the door.
I'm like, damn, maybe we want some Hot Wheels cars. Oh, which by the way, in my Unfocused week, I saw a real life Hot Wheels car. That shit was all blue and orange, and it said Hot Wheels on the side of it and
Oh,
shit. And
shit.
the guy was driving it. It was like all souped up and shit.
Where at?
Near my job, you know, they got all fancy
Was
cars.
it
over
was it
there.
Jay Leno?
Malibu? Yeah. I'll see if I can find. What did you say?
Was it Jay Leno?
No.
No.
I think I would have known if it was
I
him.
seen Jay Leno in the streets like that.
Yeah, no, I've seen it a couple times too.
I waved to him. He
Fucking-
waved back.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen him around just driving his car. And I see people everywhere, like, you know, he's just there just cruising down the street in one of his fancy ass cars. He's like an old timer car, like he
Ooh,
was
I
driving
found
this
it.
huge thing one time. I don't know what it was, like some German car, I swear. You found it?
Yeah, it's this first one, but it's like, oh no, not that one. No, it's this very first one, but like,
But yeah, like people fucking just fight over these cars and shit and just ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, I still trying to look for those amiibo cards, those Hello Kitty amiibo cards for Animal Crossing.
Still haven't found
Still
them?
haven't seen those, no.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be easy to get.
No, they fucking
Shit.
day one, fucking people bought them up, and I'm guessing every week people are going back and getting them because I have not seen a pack at all. Don't even know what it looks like, dude.
don't even. He's like, I've not even seen. It's only a legend as far as
As
you're
far as
concerned.
I know, yeah. Like I'm just looking around, like anything that says Animal Crossing, Hello Kitty, I'm pretty sure it's it. I haven't seen anything like that
It's
yet.
funny because my sister was like, "What happened to the Hello Kitty stuff?" I'm like, "Just go to Target."
I wish it was
Shit,
that
now
easy.
that I know. Fuck.
No, those have been getting scalped and sold on eBay
That's
for
whack.
like, I think they're like only like $8, something like that, and it's like $30 on eBay and stuff.
I swear,
That's-
these people.
Yeah,
It's business, you know what I mean? But still.
I mean, people are willing to pay for it, you know. So, and then I mean, same thing's going on with the PlayStations and Switches and all that too.
Yeah, nothing that can be sold at a high price is safe.
Even
You know what I
printers.
mean? Like,
Printers too, dude. I was trying to buy a printer a couple of months ago. I was just telling T, trying to buy a printer, and then
you can't even get fucking printers right now,
they're all
DJ.
sold out. Walked into a Best Buy one day,
I'm
like,
telling
hey, what
you.
you here for? I'm like, oh, for printers. Like, oh, we're all sold out right now, but you can kind of see what we got back there, but it's not much. I was like, oh man, what up, Speedy? Carlos in chat.
What up?
Speedy.
But yeah, things are crazy. You trying
Alright.
to picture? No, you good?
Yeah, I still looking.
All right.
I want to find a better shot of it. But all right. Other piece of news, real quick, that I'll mention. Fear Street. I don't know if anyone remembers these. I'm sure you remember Goosebumps, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Fear Street was another one made by R.L. Stine that was a little bit more adult, a little more scary.
Oh.
Not the way you're
Oh.
thinking. A little bit more scary, a little bit more bloody and shit like that. You know, it was one of his other ones he
A
wrote.
little more adult. You said no though.
You're a fool, man. But yeah, so you know, there's been an agreement because he's been planning a project with Netflix where they're gonna have Fear Street movies, like real live action Fear Street movies. They're gonna be scary, and you know, it just got announced they're rated R. They will officially be R. They will be bloody. Real shit's gonna be happening in it. So I'm like,
Damn.
I'm
So it's gonna be
fucking
like
down.
rated R Goosebumps.
Yeah, it's like
Damn.
rated R Goosebumps. This is exactly why I bring it up. It's something that we would all probably love. So yeah,
Shit.
keep an eye out for this coming out on Netflix. It's dropping this July.
Oh wow.
All 3 movies are dropping this July. The
Wow.
first one is coming out. The first one's called Fear Street 1994. That comes out July 2nd. Fear Street 1978. That comes out July 9th. And Fear Street 1666. July
Shit, so I was
16th.
going back in time.
Yeah, and then a big jump at the end. Yeah.
Why drop it all in July? Why not save it to like October during like Halloween season?
Maybe they got more plans for another trilogy. Who knows?
And are they all connected? Is that where they're
I
being
don't
dropped back
know
to
if they're
back?
all connected because they're going backwards in time. But I think they probably all have around a similar theme or a similar idea, maybe, you know?
I think they're gonna base it on a monster where like it happens on our era, and then it's gonna go back in the 70s. Be like, hey, it happened there too, and then the origin story in 16 something.
I could see that. That'd be dope.
We got Victor in chat.
What's up, Vic? But yeah, so keep an eye out for Fear Street. I remember seeing those books around everywhere. I didn't actually have those ones, but I just remember seeing them always around, and I'm like fucking excited.
That's gonna be
for it.
pretty cool. I'm done to watch it.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't play around when they want to go violent. I have a little synopsis of each one, but I want to keep people surprised, so I'm not gonna say too much.
Watch
Alright.
it.
That's cool.
Google it, bitch.
Google it, bitch. All right, AJ.
Sam Show. You had something about this too, right?
Yeah, I got a video for you. You can talk about it.
All right, but my news really about it was that so it's on PC, right? Like it kind of took a while, but it came on PC eventually,
Fucking
right?
took forever.
But it was only on the Epic Game Store, which I mean, unless you're playing like Fortnite or Rocket League, mainly just Fortnite, you're not really using the Epic Game Store. You're using Steam most likely, right? But somehow Epic paid for the rights to have Samurai Shodown on their service for 1 year. I didn't know it was a 1 year deal.
1 year?
It was a 1 year exclusive deal.
The fuck?
For free or you
no,
pay?
no, you have to pay for it. But yeah, you couldn't go buy it on Steam or anything like that. If you wanted it on PC, only through Epic Game Store.
Okay.
And I use Steam. I got all my shit on Steam, right? And I had to buy this. I had to go download this other store just so I can go play this game on PC, right? Well, that contract ends on June 19th. So now it's no longer exclusive to Epic anymore on June 19th. That means it's going to be coming to Steam, finally, which I'm kind of pissed at, because if I would have known that, I probably would have waited until this next month to get
Yeah.
it on Steam. In addition, the same day on June 19th, apparently we're going to see a new DLC character.
June 14th for the character.
Oh,
actually.
June 14th for the character. So that means when it's on Steam, that character will be available.
Yeah, he'll already be there waiting for you.
Yeah.
And his name, pretty familiar if you've ever seen the unseeable, non-existent third season of Kenshin. Because this guy has the same name.
Oh, does he?
Shiro Amakusa,
Who's that?
the other master of the Hiten Mitsurugi style.
Oh,
from the
shit.
Christian cult.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
in the
so there's a
game
little
on
like
June
breakdown of
14th,
his style. and how he-
2021, and
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wait, I thought I put the
Samurai
video.
Shodown
Maybe I
fans
did not send you the
recognize
video. I
this
thought I
character
did.
as old
Yeah,
recurring
it looks like it's
involvement
just
in older
this
games.
guy
This
talking
is
about.
really, really
Ignore
cool.
that.
K has
Yeah,
revealed
is
the
he in
third
here?
Togisada of
Yeah,
the
well, this is the character though.
Yeah, that's the
will be
guy.
He
in
looks
the
like
game.
he looks
Yeah.
like Aoshi though, with
He
that
does
that
look like
jacket.
Aoshi, that's
Yeah.
true.
Samurai Shodown fans
Got some
recognize this
power, so
character
I'm guessing
as an
ninja
old
shit.
recurring
You might just look it
involvement
up.
in
I mean,
older
I'm
games.
sure.
This is really, really
Just type
cool, and
Amakusa,
Shiro is playable
Samurai
in the
Shodown. You can probably pull the
21.
video up.
Please let
Yeah.
me know down in the
That's
comment
okay.
section.
I think we're good.
Don't forget to like this video,
But yeah, I'm
share
like,
this video, and
I wonder
subscribe
what kind
to
of character
the
he's gonna
channel.
be.
If
I'm
you
just
haven't
happy because I got my girl
subscribed,
Hibiki in there. I need to
wanna
start
support
playing with
this
her,
channel,
like
Yeah.
practicing and shit.
become
Gotta get
a
that
member
DLC
by hitting
though.
that join button right below
Yeah.
this video.
But yeah, new
Because
character.
there will
Like I
be
said, it looks
releases in the
magic
game
or
on June
ninja based.
14th,
He looks like he's using
2021.
energy
If he's
waves.
using the
Live
same
old
name
school
as the other
Samurai Shodown
Mitsurugi
fans
user,
recognize
Hita
this
Mitsurugi
character
user,
as
then
an old
shouldn't he have a
recurring
similar
boss in the
Batsujutsu
game.
style or
So
some
this
shit?
is
No,
He looks
'cause
like
that-
magic shit though, huh?
Because I think I want to say this real character. Yeah, I think it's magic shit, like projectiles or ninja shit. But oh, there's still another character coming.
It's a Guilty Gear character, by the way, too.
Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So the fourth character in the season 3 pass is a guest character from Guilty Gear.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Oh, what if it's what's your girl's name?
Guilty Gear?
Yeah, the sword bitch.
Oh, Biken.
Biken, yeah.
Oh,
What if
it's
it's her?
probably Biken. You know what?
Because who
You-
else has a sword? Really?
You just sold me. I mean, there are people that have swords, but no one really has like samurai style shit. You just sold me, bro. I think it's Biken.
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
So get season 3 passed then, man. You got two
Hibiki
characters
and Biken. Damn,
Yeah.
that's wild.
and this freaking what's his name? Aoshi looking dude.
Shiro Amakusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's going on with SNK
Okay.
and all that there, and then yeah, we got a new character coming soon.
Short, really quick piece of news. I don't think it's really considered news. I'm sure we could imagine. Kevin Feige, from the head of Marvel Studios, he was recently asked in an interview if he has any regrets, with the Marvel universe and things he's done. He's at the,
He left it up his neck like no regrets.
back in the day, he had said he was asked this maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, and he said dyeing Chris Hemsworth eyebrows.
Oh yeah, I've
in-
heard of that. Yeah.
in the first Thor movie. But this time they asked him now, and he says, whitewashing the ancient one.
Damn.
That was a mistake.
The
Wow.
ancient one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Doctor
ancient-
Strange.
Doctor Strange, the
Oh.
ancient one, because they're supposed to be an old Asian guy, and they
Yeah.
made it like the old white chick.
I got you. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they changed it up. And I wonder if he's saying this because I don't know if you guys have been hearing that like Shang-Chi and the Eternals may not get to play in China.
Oh wow.
That's
Which those
crazy.
movies were both geared kind of, not completely, but they were gearing those movies to a Chinese audience too, so
Yeah,
they would
yeah.
like it too, And it's such bullshit why China's not into it too. By the way, this is just all my speculation because these things happen to happen in the same week.
Okay.
So I'm guessing he was like, damn, I wish we didn't pander to China because they didn't want to do the ancient one because he's Tibetan.
Yeah.
And China got fucking beef with Tibet, and they didn't
Right.
want him out there. And they're like, well, fuck, we want to make the Chinese money, so let's not do the ancient one. And then now, knowing that China's not going to show Shang-Chi and Eternals, yeah, I bet that's probably why he's saying this. Like, I shouldn't have even done anything.
You should have kept it original.
Yeah, he's just done what they were going to do from the comics, you know? Like, this is me reading real deep into it, so I don't know. But I will say, yeah, those things have been happening. China's kind of specific about lately, like, they don't like Shang-Chi, and that the trailer for Shang-Chi was poorly received. If you look at the views from China, like, it doesn't have as many views. Like, people just don't fuck with it as much as they've had with the previous Marvel movies.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's kind of weird because they said they don't find those Chinese actors to be what China finds to be beautiful. They think that's what they said. They think it's what America thinks hot Chinese people look like.
This
Basically,
is not beautiful.
yeah, you guys don't know. Basically, is what they're saying. And so I'm like, man, fucking bullshit. They should just make the movie. Stop worrying about them. Like,
It's crazy
Yeah.
because I discovered that like the majority of Chinatowns and here in America, they're based on the white, like white construction people made it. It's an invention they made. That's not the way how Chinese buildings really look.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just something they made up.
It's American perception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there you go. I just discovered that too.
Yeah, you're right. Young Justice, thank you for subscribing.
That's Danny. You subscribe, Danny.
When?
Right now.
How?
Scuba Steve gifted you a subscription.
Cool.
So now you can subscribe to us.
So go thank Steven over there.
Thanks, Steven. Thanks, Scuba Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, man. But yeah, so I was just like, man, China's tough to deal with, man. As far
Yeah.
as the movies go, like, it's tough.
So now you can use our emote, Danny.
Our Unfocused logo.
Oh, really? Cool.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting that, he said specifically he was mad about he regretted doing
Yeah.
that. And now that that's looking like this kind of biting them in the ass for Marvel,
The reason they want to do that though is because China's such a huge market. Aren't they like a third of the world or some shit like that? Something crazy.
That's a
Like
little
their
bit of an
population?
exaggeration, but yeah,
Is
they
it
have a huge.
half?
No, I say exaggeration, but no, you're right. They make up a big part of the movie market. Like they make up almost as much as America does, I think, as far as like.
Yeah, they're just a big market in general. So like a lot of companies want to be able to sell out there just to sell more shit. Because like once you sell to the rest of the world, who's left? China.
China,
So
I just realized that that's your face.
yeah,
Yeah, that's.
How'd you do that?
magic, dude. You know how I do.
That's hilarious.
I'm a motherfucking icon.
I don't know what to make next. So if anyone has any ideas of other type of emojis, emoticons, or whatever they call in our chat room, let me know so I can add them or find a way to add them.
But yeah, man, I was just like, man, this it's really interesting how Marvel's whole relationship with China is going. Because I don't know if you know, it was also rocky with Black Widow because they didn't want them to do Taskmaster's skull face, but Marvel did it anyway. They just kind of toned it down a little bit and made it less scary, but they did it, so like they're like kind of fuck you.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like Marvel and China's not really like.
Yeah,
gelling so
fuck
well.
them. Marvel, just be like, fuck them, dude. Like,
We
I don't know.
gonna make what we gonna make, and you gonna watch it. And you gonna watch it. Right. But okay. Do you want to put some news or shall I?
I can go next.
Okay.
So now we got a follower. Now Steve's following us. A lot of shit going on today in chat.
Dude, so cool, man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone who's supporting us. We're super grateful. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
AJ, hit us with some news, man.
All right. So somebody is making something called the N-Reel. N-Reel, right? Now, does that make you think of something else at all? I'm just asking you guys.
Endgame?
N-Reel. Yeah.
It makes me think of
Something
Endgame or like.
Endgame.
It also makes me think of some Evangelion shit. Like someone's gonna like apocalypse the
So
world.
those
or
are
something.
your first thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Thinking of gaming, these are AR glasses. They're called N-Reel. Now, with that in mind, does that make you think of anything else at all? No, yeah. You guys
Wait,
are good?
a Nintendo thing, huh?
Maybe Nintendo. Okay.
Captain N.
I can see that.
Captain
All right.
N. No wait, N.
Yeah.
Power gloves. I don't know. All right, go on.
Okay. So, all right. So that's what you're thinking, right? Epic Game, on the other hand, they're thinking that Unreal is almost like Unreal Engine. Unreal. The Unreal
Oh,
Engine,
Unreal. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So now they're trying to sue, as Epic does now. Epic just has so much money now. They're kind of going sue crazy right now. They're suing everyone. They're suing Apple. They're suing Google. They're trying to sue this other company that's making these AR glasses.
As you get rich.
Yeah, I guess so, or something. So that's what's going on right now. So Epic has Still, Epic has still found some time, this article says, to file a lawsuit against an AR glass company, Unreal, arguing that the name is a branding, and its branding is similar enough to Unreal Engine to warrant a copyright infringement case. Unreal says their argument lacks merit. That's what they responded with. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So look out for these Unreal glasses in the future. I don't know, maybe, unless Epic sues them enough that they can't use that name. But I think it's a cool name. And I did not think Unreal Engine when I heard that. Also, this is AR glasses. An Unreal Engine is software to build games in. I guess they're close enough relation there, but I don't know. But, you know, we'll see. Once Apple and Epic are done with their battle, and then Epic and Google do their battle, maybe we'll hear something about this. So maybe in about a year or so. I don't know.
A year or so ago. I don't know. Mine slips me. I have this piece of news, but actually, I think can you Google it so we can just have a picture of it? I should have sent this to you.
Okay.
But there's a new Lego Spider-Man set. Lego, it's the Lego set 76178. Because there's been so many Lego sets.
Yeah,
right?
actually, that's usually how to find something is by their order number. And also, if you lose any pieces, you just let them know, hey, build model number, blah 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 blah. I need pieces for this. So that's how you get your shit sometimes. So that does make sense. This shit's huge.
that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's Marvel's brand new set with Lego, and it's the Daily Bugle. It's basically Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wait, is that Firestar? Oh shit! Scroll more down.
Got
Is Iceman there too? Go further.
Spider-Man. Guys,
Mysterio.
who's that white one? Is that Gwen? Spider-Gwen?
Where?
Oh, yeah, that is Spider.
Oh shit, that is Spider-Gwen. Oh wow. Okay.
Goblin, Green Goblin over here.
Daredevil.
There's a picture of Scarlet Spider there.
That's Daredevil, huh?
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
Oh, Daredevil. Oh,
Sandman. Is that Aunt May down there?
yeah, there's Aunt May going doing her regular thing. There's a newsstand. So yeah, basically this is a Daily Bugle scene. At first I was thinking this is a Spider-Man centric thing, but it really just looks like a day in the life of Marvel. It's like just
Day in the life of Spider-Man.
this is what happens in Marvel. Like you just be doing regular shit and fuck, supervillains are attacking the building. Like
Yeah.
fuck, man, I gotta get out
Yeah,
now.
this shit comes with a bunch of like
Look, the names, you can see the names up there. There's a lot of people in that box.
Daredevil, Mysterio. Oh, that's dope, AJ, that you caught that. I wouldn't even know. Venom. I see Venom.
Carnage too.
Carnage, yeah.
Black Cat is
Black
there
Cat,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. Daily Bugle set. It's also the largest Marvel set that's ever been made for Lego.
$300.
And it's so it includes 3,772 pieces, 32 inches tall,
32 inches. That's almost 3 feet.
25 minifigures.
Damn.
The most minifigures that's ever been given.
Yeah. Oh, this is the inside of it. Check it out.
There's Betty Grant and J. Jonah Jameson. Peter, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, there's our boy that got murdered in Daredevil. What's his name? The black guy.
Oh, I don't know.
In Daredevil first season he got murdered. Ben Urich.
Oh,
He's a real character in
yeah,
Marvel.
yeah.
He's part of the Daily Bugle and
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Why is there a car up here, though?
that's the Spider-Mobile, jackass.
Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
where he parks.
Is that how he parks his car?
Yeah, that's how
outside
he-
the building?
That's
You
why
know?
he gets to work on time all the time.
Who's this up
Is that
here?
the fucking
That's,
Punisher?
No, that's Nick Fury.
What is it?
What do you mean the Punisher?
Why is his head like that?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, maybe it is Nick Fury. I don't know. Maybe he's wearing a helmet. Maybe it's Shocker. I can't tell who that is.
Maybe it's Greg.
It's Greg. Anyway, yeah, keep.
Look at the box top here.
Yeah, as someone mentioned, $300, man. It's
Maybe it's Luke Cage.
and if you want to guarantee you'll get it, you can become a Lego VIP member, and it'll go on sale on March 26th. It's the only way to guarantee you'll get one. If you're not a Lego VIP member, you're gambling with whether or not you're gonna get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Mobile is an old school ass idea that nobody fucks with, AJ, from the old 70s comics. And every now and then the more modern comics will just make a reference to the Spider-Mobile because it's so ridiculous and so stupid that Spider-Man would drive a car.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
so it's like so like people like to make fun of it in the Marvel comics all the time. Like when they do Old Man Logan.
Look at the Punisher. So you see, it is Nick Fury. Is that
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's Nick Fury.
And Punisher, though.
And Punisher, I told you he was there. I didn't know for sure. But, yeah. But in Old Man Logan, when it's only Wolverine and Hawkeye left, Hawkeye rolls up to pick up Wolverine in a car, and he picks him up in the Spider-Mobile. It's like they just make little jokes to it here and there, It's funny that Firestar is there because it implies Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
That's
Mm.
cool. Yeah, you're right from the old cartoons.
Yeah, Iceman and Firestar. That's what I was wondering. Is Iceman around there somewhere? Like, that would have been cool.
So this shit's already available? Oh no, we got like a couple more days.
6 more
Yeah.
days.
For
or
VIP
7 more
members,
days.
but then everyone else on June 1st.
$300.
Yeah, man. That's
Okay.
honestly, as like I was saying last week, that's not bad.
I
for
know.
this huge
Dude,
thing.
It's scaring. It's scaring me that you keep saying that every
for
time.
Lego, that looks like, especially as many pieces as it has in it. That sounds about right for Lego.
It's fucking wild. It's wild that you would even say that.
I mean, I'm not happy knowing that that's a good price for Lego, but you know, yeah. All right, cool. I'm not sure if I'll do this, but I mean, if I find it and it's cheap, and I'm down.
All right. AJ or DJ, you got something for us?
Yeah, I got something.
Throw it at us.
It looks like Marvel's coming out with Tony Stark's Thanos glove. You know, the one in the movie that he snaps, that he steals the...
Yeah, the Iron Man design gauntlet. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Marvel's coming out with that replica.
Thought they had one already.
The thing is that, like, well, this one's coming out, and you could wear it like a glove. You actually could move your hand with it.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
It's not just stiff.
Oh, so you can actually snap it then?
Yeah, you can snap it. Like, if
Oh,
you
shit.
if you scroll at the bottom, you'll see the design.
Whoa,
You
you can
see?
point.
You could point, yeah.
My finger points.
And the
My
thing is
finger
that, like,
points.
the Infinity Stones, you can move them, and each one lights up. So I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, you
compared
can
to,
take them
like-
out.
yeah, you can take 'em
Yo, we
out,
gotta
yeah.
buy this.
So I think that was pretty cool.
This would have been perfect.
Damn.
It's
yeah.
too late now.
You see how the material
Yeah.
for you could snap?
Yeah, so you can move your fingers in there.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty cool.
That's coming out. I forgot what date it's coming out, but yeah, that's coming out soon. I think like in June or something.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I kind of want this just because I can take those gems out. The other gauntlet they made, I don't think the gems were removable.
I just like the fact that it lights up, like the gems light up.
Yeah, that's sick. When does it come out? Is there a date yet? You can pre-order it now. All right, let's go pre-order.
There you go. You could pre-order 124 smacks.
Shit.
October.
October, damn.
Are you guys ready for the ultimate tie-in in all of Unfocused history?
What is it?
All right. So, Lego has made an Infinity Gauntlet.
Shit. So
Yeah,
when you
I did
look-
see that.
So when
Look
you
it up,
snap
AJ.
it breaks.
everything. Yeah, the Lego turns to everything just like your mom, you know, your best
Shit.
friend, like turn to Legos, you know. But Lego has also made an Infinity Gauntlet. This is just recent. Yeah, I mean,
And it's cheaper.
yeah, it is.
It's
cheaper.
only $70.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can wear this one.
No, I don't think you can wear this.
It doesn't
one.
look like you can. I like that you have to.
I like the gems.
I was gonna say I like the gems too, like the way the way they are. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
they're not all the same. Like
They're all different
Like,
shaped
look at
and
the green
Oh
one.
yeah, they are different shaped. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
that's crazy. And then, you can actually move the fingers in this one too. I've heard.
Yeah. Oh
So
wow.
So you can move around.
You can make
have
it look like a snap, like
Yeah, you can have it flipping off whoever walks by. You know, the usual.
yeah. And they say this is one of the more challenging Lego things to put together. So this is not just one. You know, they're all hard. You know, we know they're all hard. But you know, this is like I guess a particularly challenging one. Also, it's only
Oh.
$70, $69.9. Oh shit! Look, you get to snap.
That's crazy.
This
You
one's
all-
going for
you all turn to
$69.99. There's no release date yet because they haven't decided on it, but it is coming soon.
We'll ship.
it's August 1st.
Yeah, it says August 1st on the website here.
Oh, you found one? Oh shit.
So-
Okay. Well, I found this a couple days ago. I guess it wasn't said yet. But yeah, August 1st, Infinity Gauntlet, gems and all.
Damn. Oh,
Uh,
that looks kind of small.
it is small. You can see her holding it. Look, go
Oh
right here.
man. Oh, she's holding it. Oh, okay. No, it's not that bad. Just this picture makes it look like it's fucking tiny as hell.
Oh yeah, no. It's like almost the size of your hand. You wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to wear it, but
No.
you know.
She has girl hands. I have bigger hands than her, so
So it's gonna be. It's like you're holding someone's hand.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
How sweet.
But you know, if I super glued it all onto my hand, then it would be like I'm wearing it.
Shit.
Or we could just put super glue on your hand and build the Lego around your hand.
Okay. That works.
I like how you say yes like so quickly. All right. But yeah, there's another Lego thing coming out. Look, see how I just typed the Legos to his Infinity Gauntlet story because it's a Lego Infinity Gauntlet. That's genius right there.
That is
Nice,
genius.
nice.
Good shit. What's it? We got claps over here. Good job too.
It feels condescending now. Anyway, it's your turn. Go ahead.
So Nintendo is they have some uncertainties about their Switch. So far this year they've sold 85 million Switches.
Shit, 85 million?
Just this year. It's like 5 months.
Jesus Christ.
2021.
Yeah, it says this year. I like, is this overall? And it says no, this year. I was like, fuck, okay then, 85
But
million
so many
this
people
year.
did not have a Switch. You know.
For reals, right? Or one.
That's how
the second
Nintendo.
one.
That's not how Nintendo looks at it. That's just how many people don't have one. We don't like that. Like, you know, we're not happy with our numbers. We want more.
And this is true. They can't meet demand. They people want more, but they're not being sold enough out there, you know. And Nintendo has come out talking about it, saying that they can't meet demand this year.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week.
Oh, did we?
Well,
About
just not everything.
semiconductors?
Not everything you said, but just the fact that they said they wouldn't be able to meet their demands.
Yeah, it's due to the semiconductor shortages and all that. You know, and just how like things are being transported and everything right now too. So all that, especially with the semiconductors, everything's is being on short supply because of semiconductors. Like cars, certain cars can't be built, computer parts and all that. People can't get graphics cards right now because not only are they in short supply because they can't be built fast enough, but also scalpers as well over there too. Man, I wonder if scalpers do shit with cars. Is that a thing too? That's where they need to be going next. Also, Nintendo president said recently they shed some light on Nintendo's strategy during these times. I'm not sure what their strategy is because I didn't write that down. But that's what's happening right now. But they want to go out and make more. And they said as soon as they could get all the pieces they need, then they'll start putting the product out as soon as they can. Pretty much is how it's going right now. But so they're going to be short this year. Oh, Sony said the same thing last week. That's what it was.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what we covered.
Yeah.
That Sony said that they weren't going to be able to meet their demands.
Yeah, and neither can Nintendo now. All we need now is Xbox saying the same thing.
Okay. A new horror movie is coming out that's partially based on both Dracula and The Bride of Frankenstein. This is called The Bride, and it'll be starring our girl from Game of Thrones, Natalie Emmanuel, the one who was the interpreter, Daenerys' interpreter, the black girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, girl from Fast and Furious.
She's in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, she'll be the main character in it.
That's
there's
cool.
Not too much that we know about it.
So she's starring. She's lead role.
Yeah, lead role.
That's cool.
Yeah, at least something good came out of Game of Thrones.
Or Fast and Furious.
Yeah, okay, we'll give him that. That's true. But yeah, The Bride. It's not under production yet, but it will be soon. The new horror movie. Like, yeah, I just like to hear whenever there's Frankenstein, Wolfman. Shit
Yeah, I
going
like
on.
those type of movies.
Did you know Ryan Gosling is gonna be the Wolfman?
Marvel?
They're doing a new.
Just
No, that would be. You know, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, they're doing a new Wolfman movie with Ryan Gosling as the Wolfman. I'm fucking excited.
If they make that one like really dark and pretty, that'd be pretty.
Fingers
sick.
crossed, DJ. Fingers crossed, man.
That'd be pretty sick.
You and I still have more horror stuff to talk about. We always forget to talk about it. We could have been talking about it all day.
For real, we should.
But yeah, so keep an eye out for The Bride, featuring Natalie Emmanuel. AJ.
Cool. You want to do a midsection thing?
Yeah, you want to do like a little break? What do you want to do with it?
No. So I talked about this before, and I'll talk about it now, though. I'm not sure what to call it, but I want to do a segment in these times, and I wish I was better prepared for it. But when Wags doesn't give us a video to play, his toy roundup, I want to do a little segment. I'm thinking of calling it maybe Focus or a moment in focus or something like that.
Like that, a moment in focus.
A moment
that
in
sounds
focus.
good.
You like that? I kind of like that. I got that from a moment in or in a moment's time from Skullgirls. That's one of the titles of their songs. But it's a spotlight that I want to put out. Or T of course can do his own thing where we kind of focus on one little moment in like in a comic book or in a manga or in a movie or in an anime or a TV show.
I like that.
That like those little moments that they just kind of go by quick and like you don't really catch them to pay attention because there's a bigger overall thing going on. But if you go back to that one little moment, you're like, oh my god, that little moment was so cool because of all these little factors in it, right?
That's cool. I like that. All right.
All right. So I have one that I want to share that I prepared for right now. So let's go ahead and switch over to I wanted to focus on what's the name of that show? Yu Yu Hakusho. I think it's this.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
There it is.
One of
There
my
it is.
favorites.
Yeah. So specifically in the Dark Tournament, I believe this is season 2, episode 36. I believe is what it is, and it's the scene with Yusuke and Toguro
Pants scared, but I don't feel anything.
are about to fight.
In fact, I'm starting to
Where
creep myself
Togoro's
out.
miasma is fucking everybody up and shit.
Just about, yeah. Like that part's about to happen and everything too, right? And they start throwing down and everything, right? So they're fighting. Things are going down, right? And this is the part too where he starts. Is it here? Oh my god, did I? Oh yeah, it is right here. So he's like punching and everything, and he's just making these big riffs that are going past him, and it's going like into the crowd, and the crowd starts getting all fucked up. All that energy blast he's throwing just kills everyone in the stages, right? And right here, Yusuke like stops, and he's not gonna dodge this one. He's like, no, I'm not dodging. There's some shit behind me.
Oh, I already know where you're going with this. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that.
Even cool, bro. I was like, you can't take this punch. What are you gonna do? And he gets this block stance and everything, because he's really gonna block this shit. Tagoro's like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna wait. I see. Tagoro's like, I fucked up. Pretty much.
I see the way you look at me in judgment. But you have no idea what it's like, do you? To lose your beloved.
No, and I never will because I won't let that happen.
Yep. I like how they just slowly
I
like.
actually look forward to growing old with her.
You say that now.
Stop it! This is between you and me.
And that's all it was. And actually, no one can really hear this conversation.
Yeah, that's only Yusuke and Tagoro. That,
Yeah, like only they can hear it. No one else. Even Kodo here says
Hear what they were chatting about.
that she can't even hear what they're talking about. I think Hiei can probably hear it and
Dancing
everything.
around each other and fight. One must never let emotions enter
Nah,
the rage.
he didn't hear what they were
He
talking
probably
about.
didn't hear it, yeah. But like, I just like that moment too, because he stopped, and actually, I actually went ahead and watched the sub. So I watched it in Japanese really quick to see what they say, and actually, Tagoro's like, "Oh, pardon me, I didn't realize where I was about to like throw my punch."
You know what's funny? That actually makes more sense to me in my head. Like Tagoro would be like, you know what? That's not what I was here for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's pretty interesting.
And that's the other thing too, is like there's a deeper thing behind that. Like Togoro's not out here just to like fucking fuck everyone up. He wants a fair fight.
Yeah, he
And-
wants someone to kick his ass like straight up. Like
Yeah.
he wants to actually be beaten by somebody.
Exactly, right?
So basically, he recognized what was behind him. That's why he didn't punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because behind him is technically like his
His whole life, his woman, his
all his friends,
friends.
his friends like that, right in the audience watching back there. And he even says like he doesn't say this in the Japanese version, but here he says, "I want to spend the rest of my life with her." You know, kind of like foreshadowing that he actually has a thing for her and all that, which he never really kind of admits before this.
You know, that's the problem with Yu Yu Hakusho. They do everything right about the relationship except for the actual relationship.
Right? Yeah.
Like, everything is perfect about the relationships except for like how they actually are together.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you noticed in Hunter x Hunter, it's the same thing with Gon and the fuck is her name? The psychic chick, the chick with the eye, with the vision. She. Ooh, I almost said something that you haven't seen yet in Hunter. Hold on, but Palm. Palm. The crazy one with the knife.
with the knife.
The palm.
When she points and they got to use their gin to see it, and if they don't,
No.
they get slapped.
The girl with the knife that's like in love with Gon. She has the crazy hair. She's always all dark and shit, and like she's always like threatening them and shit.
Okay, it's kind of familiar.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man, I gotta go back and like.
Her and Gon
oh,
have
shit.
some kind of a relationship thing going on, but you don't really feel that when they're together. Like it feels more off and on. But when you see what they do for each other, you're like, they must care about each other. You're like, I feel it. But you don't feel that when they're together. I think this writer's just not good at that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it is the same writer. That's
Yeah,
right.
and he's just smarter about it in Hunter x Hunter. He dodges it completely, so you don't feel like it's fucked up. But in Yu Yu Hakusho, it's kind of fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
Keiko's. Why would you like Keiko? She's crazy.
And then, like in the Japanese version, it is I guess they don't really talk about it too much because even this Japanese scene wasn't really mentioned in that way. It was just more to go like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize where I was punching." That's all he says. They don't go into conversation about that whole moment and about the whole
To
like.
lose someone over a long time.
Yeah,
and
like also
growing old
talking
with
about
them.
Genkai in a way in that moment too.
Yeah.
That was all dubbed. That was all what's his name? Justin Cook's writing, right?
Justin Cook's the shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's so good.
So even in Japanese it wasn't there. But like that little moment was cool because like you can see like they were paying attention to their surroundings and Tagoro's like, "Oh, my bad. Like I didn't realize this." Like he's probably coming with that punch like, "Why is he blocking?" Oh shit, my
Yeah,
bad.
he realized halfway
you
through
know?
like he's gonna block it.
Yeah, like, really?
okay.
What's happening
He's like,
right
kind of like, oh, what's he gonna do? He's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
And then he realized, I want this to be fair. I don't want, for her to be on his conscience during this whole time. That's not what I want, So
Man, I'm so mad. We should have looked up those last two episodes today. We should have watched those. I would have been so proud.
But yeah, so that's my what do I call it? In a moment's focus, or
Yeah, a moment in focus.
a moment in focus.
I
yeah.
like that. That's pretty
So
cool.
just this 1 minute scene that happened in the Yu Yu Hakusho anime season 2 Dark Tournament. I believe episode 36. I believe is what it is.
You got me excited to think of that next week. That's cool.
Yeah. So in case Wags doesn't come through with a thing, we'll do something very similar like this. May not be an anime though. It could be
anything.
It could be whatever the fuck we want. You know.
Yeah.
It might be a game between me and T we had in Soul Calibur. Like in this moment right here, T was
Oh,
about to
that's
hit me with a
cool.
slow, but I jumped it. You know,
That'd be pretty cool.
which happens often.
That's
Could
pretty
be moments in comic too.
Yeah, exactly.
You could just post a picture of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, for sure.
exactly.
Jump in, DJ. Don't be afraid. All right. That being said, shall we jump back into some more news?
For sure. Should I
All
go
right.
back with the button?
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We never really broke it, so it's cool. When we come up with a sound for the segment, then maybe we'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, which we do need that.
Okay. AJ, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure. So, Pokemon Gen 4 remake. What is it? Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I came
Forgot about
across this video on YouTube the other day. It's Tube. He's a YouTuber, does a bunch of Pokemon content. That talks about Pokemon and stuff like that. Every time news comes out, he's talking about it, giving his opinions and everything. Right? He brought up Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because everyone's kind of upset at this remake that we're supposed to be getting pretty soon. Because it's not what we expected. We got Pokemon Sword and Shield, got these crazy new graphics and everything, this new overworld map and everything, but we're not getting that in the remake of Diamond and Pearl. They go back to a chibi form, and it looks like a remastered rather than a remake of the original Diamond and Pearl. But Trying 2 brings up that this game, Shining Pearl or whatever it's called, this new remake of Gen 4 isn't made by Game Freak at all. All main series games have been by Game Freak, right?
Right.
But if you go back to like Pokemon Stadium, even I think Pokemon Snap and a lot of those other games, even Mystery Dungeon, those are all different companies that are not Game Freak doing Pokemon shit. And a lot of them have kind of been better as far as comparison to the actual gameplay of like, you know, the main series games. Like, for example, N64's Pokemon Stadium, that was by HAL Laboratories. And we get actual 3D animation and 3D battles. We haven't really gotten that yet in the Pokemon series at all.
Dude, we've been waiting for it since we were children.
Like actual motions and an
yeah,
attack come through.
Control, fighting, like.
That'd be cool if they ever made that.
We never really gotten that in the main series games, right? So his point was like, you know, everyone's upset about this, you know, a remake coming out, but it's not made by Game Freak. Therefore, it might actually be a lot better than what we expect, even though it doesn't look like what we expected it to look like.
That's true, because Game Freak has gone out of its way to avoid doing what we really want, which is a fight. Two things. There's two things we really want. A Pokemon straight up RPG, third person, 3D. That's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
A 3D, third person Pokemon RPG where you're following behind Ash or Blue or whoever the fuck. Who cares? You're just running around, training Pokemon, experiencing the world, talking to NPCs, all that shit. The other thing we want is a battle where it's a battle.
Yeah.
Dodge, fighting, your speed affects how fast you dodge. Like, you know, your agility, like your attack, you know, it's more intense based on that. Like, maybe depending on both of you having high level attacks, your blasts lose because someone has more attack power than you. Like, these are the things we
That'd be
really
awesome. Yeah.
These are the things we want as Pokemon fans, and they still haven't done that shit. You're
No,
right.
hey,
Because
no
they don't
one's
want
done
to break tradition on
Yeah.
all the video games they've been making.
Yeah,
all
it
this
could be
time.
that.
You're probably right. That's a very Japanese concept, BJ. You're probably right. They don't like to break tradition, so yeah, maybe that is it.
Yeah, we get some weird stuff. Oh, also he mentioned storytelling too. Like the story isn't that great in the main series game, but Mystery Dungeon, people say that's the stories are great in Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, because it's more of a real story. Like they've written
Yeah.
out everything. I could see that.
Yeah, and again, those aren't Game Freak. That's a different company. I don't know who it is all the time, but it's sometimes different. So he was saying, don't worry about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because they may actually be a lot better than what we think. Just because we saw some screenshots that wasn't what we imagined, you know, even though it's a remake, you know, it could be a lot better than what we're thinking that it's gonna be, just because Game Freak's not behind it.
You could be right about that. I could fuck with that idea.
Just something I thought was interesting to kind of think about, so people won't be upset. I wonder too, who's making the Pokemon Legends Arceus? Is that someone else or is it Game Freak? Because then that's where we should really be worried.
Oh shit! You know what? I just realized I've been letting myself down all day today.
Not playing Pokemon Snap.
Yes. How did you know?
Bought it?
Because I thought about it today.
Yeah, I
too.
bought it and I downloaded it and I have not fucking touched it.
Shit.
Fuck.
Wait, you actually bought it?
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
I bought it and I downloaded it, bro. It's
That's
in my
funny.
Switch. I just haven't played it. I've even played fucking Splatoon
Hmm.
since I downloaded it because it's out of habit, you know. Like
Yeah.
I get home at night, I'm like, I just want to play a few games before I go to bed. I'm just gonna play some Splatoon because if I know if I turn that shit on, that's fucking it.
Hmm.
Pokemon, like that's, I better be off the next day. That's all I'm gonna say. I better be off the next day. Interesting. Okay. Good point, AJ. Hey, Pokemon Ranger, is that Game Freak? That's not Game Freak.
I'm pretty sure
right?
it's not Green Freak either. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it's outside of the box. It's real creative.
Exactly.
Interesting about it. Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
Okay, good point. All right. Real interesting information. This is going to affect a lot of our nerd people, I would imagine. eBay has made an announcement that they will no longer be working out for sellers for their adult only section. Like their adult only section is going to be limited, and they will not be getting new product for it. Basically, this is going to be as of June 15th, and this will specifically include. Let me tell you real quick. Sexually explicit anime, comics,
Oh, wow.
books, films, animation, manga, hentai, yaoi, as well as adult films and video games with X rating or a triple X or an R18 rating.
Or AO.
Is that a rating?
AO, adult only on
Oh,
games.
fuck, I never heard
so
that
beyond
one.
beyond teen, no, beyond mature.
Fuck, I've never seen a game like that. Damn, that's
There's
crazy.
been very few. GTA almost got an AO rating. Almost.
Is Bully AO?
It almost got an AO rating too.
Yeah, okay.
But the hot coffee mod that happened.
Yeah.
For San Andreas, that almost got an AO rating. They almost went back on that and changed that because of that until they argued it out and figured out, oh, it's not supposed to be in the game, so they kept mature. I think it went AO for a little bit actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so eBay is not going to allow sellers to sell these type of content.
Yeah. You can still buy adult toys. As long as they don't show anything on the fucking advertisement or on the website or whatever. Art,
That's weird.
Art and collectibles that show naked people is okay, as long as they're not in sexually suggestive poses and things like that. See, this part of the clause is okay to me. It's this next part that makes me a little bit mad. So this last part of the clause is, the news policy also makes an exception for Playboy, Playgirl, Mayfair, and Penthouse magazine, as long as the listings do not contain nude images or explicit content. Why the fuck does Playboy, Playgirl, and Mayfair and Penthouse? Why the fuck do they get it
I
excluded?
never heard of Mayfair.
Maybe because
doesn't matter,
they
like-
maybe because they have articles in their magazine.
Oh yeah, people read it for the articles, see.
I mean, but like anime has real story in it too. Like, you know, I mean, obviously I'm not talking about the ones that are straight up hentai. I'm talking about like things that are like adult themed, but they have a real good story. I'm like, why is it okay to cut that and not Playboy? Like that, I don't know. It's,
Yeah, I don't know either. That is
dis-
weird.
It seems discriminatory to anime, which, you know,
Yeah, no,
it's
it
kind
does.
of been a thing for a long time too. You know, like they've been doing this.
Well, good thing I don't use eBay, so
You know what's funny? That's what made me not feel bad about it. I don't use eBay ever. Like that's what
it's been
it's okay.
forever since I used it.
Yeah, so you know,
Yeah,
you're
I haven't
right.
used
It's
it
no,
either.
it's no big deal.
I wonder if it has anything to do with with a manga, with like you know the hentai and all that. Maybe you don't know what you're getting because it's a title you never heard of. Whereas Playboy, you know what Playboy is when you hear it. You know whatever the other ones were as you,
You know,
mentioned.
you're right,
You
'cause
kind of
an-
know what they are.
You make a good point because anime does completely put out new projects all the time with different names and different suggestive names.
Yeah.
And shit. Like, you know, you're right, AJ. That's a good point.
So that's
Because
probably
Playboy
what
is
it is.
Playboy. Like we
Yeah.
know what that is. Playboy and Playgirl. That's porn, basically.
Yeah.
Articles.
Okay, that's
It's
true.
articles, yes.
I like how you focus on that article.
Articles.
Sometimes it's a very interesting read, right, Danny? But yeah, okay.
Because you have a Playboy collection, right, Danny? But you only have it for the articles.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah,
He
I
cut-
You guys
get
want
it.
to read it?
He cuts all the pictures out, you know. Like,
Yeah, you don't see that, you know.
Alright, AJ, got some news for us?
Yeah, I got two more stories actually.
Oh shit! Wait! Hold off.
You wanna go, yeah?
DJ, you got something for us?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh.
Throw it at us, man.
All right. So remember the movie Armageddon?
Yeah, great
Okay.
movie.
What was the time period they needed to stop that asteroid in the movie?
Was it like a month? They had a month.
Yeah, like about a month, right?
Yeah, maybe 2 months at the most. I think it was a month though.
So realistically, NASA came out saying, I read this article, that the realistic scenario would be they need 5 to 10 years to come up with something to stop an asteroid from hitting us.
Wow.
So the whole mythology of like 6 months is false. So let's say right now they would detect like an asteroid coming from us from the moon. Yeah, we're gonna die. They need more time.
Damn.
They need 5 to 10 years to work an idea, even though they're working on an idea right
Just
now.
to work the idea.
Yeah. Even though right now they could
Fuck.
come up with different ideas how to stop an asteroid, It's just to implement it, to come up with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To get the game plan, how are we gonna get there? How are we gonna explode it before it hits Earth?
Yeah. so
Damn, they
that's-
need years to plan that.
Yeah, that's realistically. They need 5 to 10 years to like come up with a realistic idea, send men up there or nuclear
Robots,
bombs,
whatever.
and make it stop. So basically, hopefully, no asteroids hits us.
I'll say you're forgetting, man, that like in the worst case scenario, if they saw an asteroid coming and you're out, like, oh, let's just fucking nuke it. That's what they'll probably say.
Well, that's one of the ideas of nuking it, but then again, like I don't know, Armageddon's remember just break a
piece off or whatever. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You want us? I'll tell you a couple other scary things. You know, I don't know if you remember about 3 or 4 years ago. There was a big ass meteor that was coming, but you know it was safely gonna pass by Earth, and we were gonna be fine. And everybody was viewing it. All the science world was viewing it, and you know taking videos and pictures of it. And bro, what they didn't see was a week before a piece had broken off of the meteor,
Shit.
and it's still fucking coming. And that shit fucking broke off and rained on Russia, bro.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
got
That's what
yeah, we
happened.
saw the video.
Yeah,
I think we showed it
I've
on
seen that- I've
Unfocused.
seen that video.
I think we showed it on Unfocused.
That's what happened.
And
okay.
like, bro, so like they were like, "Oh shit, we fucking zigged where we should have zagged on that one." They're like, "Oh fuck," and then it's funny because I think just last year, maybe 2 years ago, they didn't realize this big ass asteroid. You know, we were in its shooting gallery. It went around us, so we got lucky. But they just saw it like months before it came, and we were in the fucking path of it. And they're like, "Fuck, we didn't see that shit."
That's scary, dude.
Yeah, because like I guess some planet was blocking the view of how of its curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the curve it came in is like, fuck. If it would have curved just a few inches to the left back then, it would have hit us.
That's scary, dude.
I was like, wow,
That's
fucking
wild.
So at this point, like the only thing they could do is just count the big dangerous asteroids in space that are floating around.
Yeah.
That's why they're saying that they need to invest more money on NASA so they could put more satellites so they could count more asteroids.
I could believe it because
we can't get blindsided by one because
Yeah.
realistically we won't be able to stop it.
yeah, and that's right because the only one that the one that the piece broke off and rained down on Russia, the only reason they were not worried about that one is because they've been watching it for years. Years they were watching that asteroid like
6 years.
shit.
No, I'm not sure it was 6
Yeah,
years. but
you're right though, DJ. That's pretty
That's
interesting
scary.
shit.
that is scary though.
Science.
All right, this comes out of nowhere.
It means we wouldn't even know. Like we
Yeah.
probably wouldn't even have time to be terrified. You know what I mean? Like we'd just be chilling. You hear a big ass boom. You're like, oh, that's fucking weird. You go on about your day, and then all of a sudden, you're dead. Like like hours later.
I wonder if NASA will actually let us know, like if it was too late
Fuck
already.
no, they wouldn't. Nah, no
Let
way,
them
bro.
die, you know.
They're not gonna say shit, dude. Like only way they'll say shit is if somebody high level finds out and tells the public. That's
Yeah.
the only way I think. They're not gonna say nothing. Like
Scary, dude.
I wouldn't say anything. Like if I knew, like, and there was nothing I could do about it, I wouldn't tell anybody, bro. Like if you asked me personally, you know,
Yeah.
I would never say shit about it.
Science,
If I
bitch.
might tell somebody on the day it's gonna hit, like, yo, we got like 5 hours.
Shit, imagine.
I might say that like to somebody I care about, but I wouldn't say it to nobody else.
Go to that cute girl that I've been crushing on forever. No, I'm kidding.
You ready?
It's like, hey, why are you building the bunker? just in
It's not a
case.
big
Yeah,
deal.
it's okay.
Don't worry about
Don't worry
it.
about it.
Hey, so for real shit, everything's blowing up tomorrow. All right, AJ. Or wait, actually, you only have 2, so let me do one more. Fans of Injustice. Anyone know? Everyone follows Unfocused probably knows what Injustice is. It's a fighting game made by the Mortal Kombat creators, crossing over the DC characters. Earlier today, Warner Brothers announced that they will be making an animated movie about the Injustice.
That's cool.
The game.
Oh wow.
I think a YouTube the storyline. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down with it. It
did have a
sounds
good
cool.
storyline. Yeah, I remember watching that.
Yeah, and that game is specifically about the DC world, right?
Yeah.
Just
That sounds
DC.
fucking cool.
Yeah, it's just DC.
And especially some of the DC movies. I don't know if you've seen the ones that come out in the past 2 or 3 years, but they're pretty bloody sometimes. Like, I feel like this is going to be pretty cool for them, you know?
Did you ever see the fatalities on the game for the superheroes?
Yeah, I saw some of them. I was like, Jesus.
That's pretty cool.
My favorite was Joker because he made me laugh.
I like the Flash, the one he has to run super fast around the world and just to like kill you.
Just to like punch you or some shit.
I
Yeah.
punch a hole through you. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, dude, Injustice is a big franchise. I like that they're embracing it in the animated movies. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it's as bloody as it's supposed to be. If anyone doesn't remember, and as anyone is not trusting of DC making bloody things like this, don't forget, DC made that Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge movie that came out last year. You saw
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
on
my-
HBO, right?
Yep. Which,
Yeah, I
by the
saw
way,
it.
my friend wrote that. Yeah, that movie was fucking great and super bloody, and I was like, dude, that's badass. Like, yeah.
You know, there's a story a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if we talked about it, but supposedly that I think it was NRS, NetherRealm Studios, the makers behind Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Supposedly they got the license to possibly make a Marvel game. Did we talk about that at all?
You know what? Did we talk about I think we might have talked about, or maybe I just heard about it. I don't know
I
if
definitely heard about it. I'm not sure if we talked about it on the show or not, but that's a thing. So what if we got like Mortal Kombat versus Marvel, which is what everyone was thinking, like, oh my god, we're getting Marvel versus Mortal Kombat, which I don't think it's gonna happen.
nah.
But then again,
Disney-
would you want that based off this playstyle of Mortal Kombat,
Nah.
right?
Dude, honestly, first off, Disney would never let it happen.
That too, yeah.
First off. Second off, I like what they have with Marvel versus Street Fighter or Marvel versus Capcom. I think that's cool. I just wish they would stop fucking around with it. Like, just get...
Give us what we want already.
Yeah, just make a good game. Stop worrying about licensings and characters. Just make a fucking good game, please. Just give it to the Street Fighter 4 people. Let them make us a Marvel vs. Capcom game. Like, it's called Marvel vs. Capcom Plus. Just start over. No numbers. No fucking subtitles. You know, just Marvel vs. Capcom Plus. Let's start over.
Yo, what if they call it Disney versus Capcom?
Shit.
And they had Marvel characters.
Yo, if they made a Disney fighting game, I would be fucking in.
mean,
And you had King Mickey in there, you know?
Hell no.
Oh, shit.
King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts?
That
No.
fool
In
too
a
gay.
Mortal Kombat game?
Oh, no, he's saying
versus Marvel.
Marvel.
Or like
Marvel
Marvel
versus-
versus Capcom.
Oh,
So versus Street
Capcom.
Fighter.
Like
Okay.
Disney versus Capcom, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Because, you know, it started off X-Men versus Street Fighter, then Marvel versus Street Fighter, then Marvel versus Capcom. Maybe the next step is Disney versus Capcom, you know?
Shit.
Just keep stepping it up, right? And then next time we'll get like Disney versus video games, you know?
Yo,
and then
yo,
we'll
yo.
get movies versus video games. You
Hey,
know?
Carlos, Timon will not be fighting Pumbaa. They're going to be one character, okay, bro?
Exactly,
take
right?
that back.
That
Take
was
that back
sick.
right
Combo
now.
character.
Yeah. It'll be like Bontron. You know how she rides in that robot? you know?
Exactly.
But now Timon's riding on Pumbaa.
And their super move will be that move where they charged all the hyenas. Remember with Timon riding on Pumbaa and shit? Like, it's going to be their super move.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
But you know, no, for real though, like I if they made it a comical Disney fighting game and like they could actually use all their crazy cartoonish shit as
That'd
a,
be
as a-
cool.
I would
Imagine, like-
play it,
Probably Donald, Mickey, and Goofy.
right?
Imagine the Rescue Rangers, but they like have this big shit because you know they're tiny and shit.
Oh, that'd be
but they have
funny.
like some mecha.
Some mecha
Some
and
big
they're,
ass
they're
robot.
controlling.
and they each come out like on different arms and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Right.
Fuck.
Dude, man, now I feel like we
They
should
make a
write it.
human-sized robot, but for them it's like a big-ass robot.
yeah.
As long as I can play Shere Khan, bro. I need to be able to play
Yo.
Shere Khan.
Not be ballooned.
Right? Fucking bouncing fruit.
What's the snake's name? That'd be cool.
Ka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maleficent would be top tier.
Yo.
All the magic
be
and
sick.
the fucking. Why do I see some cheese shit already?
I know,
I see her
right?
like
I don't
flying
know why.
around and doing some unfair shit. Like, okay, let's stop talking about this until we can flesh it out because this
Shit.
might actually be pretty fun.
That sounds epic.
Okay,
I better bring Darkstalkers back for that shit though.
Dark Stalkers. All right, Injustice. Animated movie coming to DC. Keep your eyes out.
That's what we're talking about.
AJ?
So Nintendo with their online service right now, if you guys don't know, if you have Nintendo Online, if you got that service, you're paying monthly over it or yearly for it. You also have access to NES and Super NES games practically for free. And in that, you can play certain games that they release for it. They're releasing 5 new games this week. I think they might already be out. For the NES, Ninja Jajamadu-kun is one of the games. I have no clue what this game is, but that's on the NES now. And for the Super Nintendo side, there's 4 new games. One is Super Baseball Simulator 1.0. Also Magical Drop 2. Spanky's Quest is another one. And the one I've been waiting for, which I guess is called Caveman Ninja in Japan. In America here, it's called Joe and Mac.
Oh,
So I'm getting Joe and Mac on the Super NES.
for free.
For free! As long as I'm paying for online. But yeah, look out for that. I've been wanting to play Joe and Mac forever again. Do I have it? I feel like I have it somewhere. But now it's on the Switch, so I can just access it easily now. So
Cool.
I might.
I'll try it out.
It's been one of the games I've been wanting to stream for years. I have this list of games I want to stream someday, and that's one of them. But now it's easy. Now I don't have to worry about hooking up a Super Nintendo or working an emulator out. So yeah, look out for those new titles now on your Switch.
All right. So in the UK they have this thing, the streaming service called the Fox Channel. Over there it's as big as Netflix almost because it's been around for so long. But starting June 30th, the Fox channel will be dismantled there. So you will no longer, if you live in London or the UK, in general,
Is it actual Fox? Like,
yeah, it was a Fox streaming service.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
You will no longer be able to watch this and use the things from it. It will be absorbed into Disney Plus, specifically for those in European countries, Disney Star, because we don't have that here in America. But Star is a sub-channel under your Disney Plus that lets you watch the Fox shit and the more adult shit for the most part.
Interesting.
I think we've talked about it before, but we haven't.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
But yeah, so if you want to still access these things, you just need to sign up for Disney Plus. Click on Star, and there you go. So it's gonna be like you're just back at home, and just won't remember which episode you were on. Already streaming in the U.S. on. Oh yeah, so. Sorry. I want to say this right. Okay, some of the things that are included in this in the UK are American Horror Story, The Orville, Atlanta, Walking Dead, LA's Finest, and others.
Wow.
Yeah, these are because it's 20th Century Fox, so they're all American things for the most part.
Yeah.
And if you look at Disney Star, some of these things are already available there for you guys, so you can check it out and just move your streaming service shit over. Yeah, I'm still waiting for us to get fucking Disney Star. Like, I want to watch Alien on my fucking Disney Plus. Technically, I don't think you can watch that anywhere right now.
They're probably testing it in other markets to see how it does before they bring it here.
No, I think that's exactly what it is. They're trying it out in Europe and I think Asia because they want to see how they react to it.
Yeah.
So I guess this will probably be a real check for it because they're gonna get to see the difference between Fox Channel and Disney Plus, which I'm scared because Disney Plus kind of fucking sucks as an interface. So I hope it doesn't go wrong.
You know what they have fixed though that I've noticed recently?
What's that?
Is that now I can hit the space bar on my keyboard and it'll pause the actual movie. That was not a thing for like almost a year.
Yeah, see, I don't even use it on that, so I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Well, if you're ever watch it on PC through the browser, and most streaming services, YouTube, friggin' Hulu, Netflix, all that, you hit the pause button, it pauses the movie, push it again, it starts playing it again. Disney Plus did not have that, and it was fucking annoying. Every time I had to pause something real quick, hit the space bar, nothing happens. I'm like, oh fuck, where's the mouse? Oh, where's the fucking arrow? Yeah, so, but now it works.
All right, there you go. Yeah, hopefully they continue to step their step their game up because that shit's really fucking annoying actually. All right, AJ, you got 2 pieces left, right?
I got one more.
Oh wait, let me tell another one. I don't know if you guys heard, Warner Brothers and AT&T might be having an issue. I mean, no, they're definitely having an issue because there's some kind of spin-off company being made between them, which basically looks like AT&T's abandoning their whole Warner Brothers shit they just bought. So
they're spinning out parts of it, I think, because like Discovery is being spun out or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, well, no, the deal is with Discovery.
Oh, it's with Discovery. Okay.
To spin off parts of it, and so it's like, it's cool and all, but it's kind of like, I feel like they don't know what to do with Warner Media.
I know what happened was because AT&T has so much debt that they went ahead and spun out part of that service and gave them the debt, so AT&T looks like they have less debt or no debt. That's the thing that companies do sometimes when they buy other companies is they'll spin it out as their own company and then leave all the debt in there so they can look good. So I think that's why this is happening, or that's one of the reasons why this is happening, whatever's going on.
You think it's also because of the failure of the DC movies right now?
I don't think so. I kind of doubt that's the issue. I think they're just looking at the overall financial shit right now.
Okay.
And then with doing this deal, I heard somehow they got some cash out of it that they're gonna use to fucking just build more infrastructure for their AT&T networks. Yes, so that's kind of what I heard about that. I forgot what the service side of it, what they're doing with the video streaming shit. I don't know exactly what was going on with that, but the reason all that's happening is for what I just said.
Okay. Some of the assets that will be involved in this whole thing that belong to Warner Media are Cartoon Network, Toonami, Adult Swim, Boomerang, HBO Max, VRV, Crunchyroll, and service to Sony.
Wow. Okay.
Things to keep an eye on that'll be changing. Discovery is also very known for kind of trusting into their creators and their developers, so maybe this could be a good thing for the future of Warner stuff.
That sounds cool.
Okay, AJ, go ahead.
My last story is about Twitch, which we're on right now, right?
We're on it right now.
Yeah,
Shit,
and we have a new subscriber today, right? So subscribing on Twitch is a thing you could do to support creators. You kind of have to, the creators themselves kind of have to earn it by getting viewers and shit, which we somehow made sometime last year.
Yeah, we don't know, but we'll keep doing it. Thank you guys for supporting.
So But I guess Twitch has figured out that like not everyone can support streamers depending on their income and where they live and all that, right? Because they'd not be making enough. So what's $5 to us, maybe like $20 to someone else in another country, right? So to kind of balance that, they're introducing new local subscription pricings to ensure the cost of subscribing to a streamer better aligns with the cost of living in different regions.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
So the company explained that the current price for a tier 1 is like about $5 right now in every country. That might be a little more, like I just said. So they're going to kind of level the playing field, and in different areas, starting in Mexico first and Turkey on May 20th, tomorrow, they're going to have their own subscription pricing, which should be different than what we have. So it's going to be cheaper for them, so they can subscribe to whoever they want.
All right.
So that sounds kind of cool. I'm wondering though, just my hacking internet brain going on, can I VPN to make it look like I'm in Mexico and then subscribe to someone I like for cheaper than what I would have normally done here in America?
Ooh, you definitely could.
Right.
If this system works like that, then 100% you could. Everyone could do it for cheaper.
Right. So
if
I
they
wonder,
have VPN.
I wonder if they know that could be a thing.
I'm sure they're thinking about it. I'm sure they're probably trying to counter it right now.
But
You know
that
what I
would
mean?
also suck because if everyone figures that's out, and then that means creators are going to be getting less money.
Wow. Oh shit. Wow, that's fucking.
So that's a problem too. But also, I know like Hulu and like Netflix and shit, they can ban VPNs.
Oh, really?
Because I tried the system myself because I've been wanting to watch freaking San Francisco Bay Area 49er games, right? And I signed up for Hulu TV services thinking I could do that. Nope, it's blocked. As soon as I sign into the VPN and try to like pretend I'm in San Francisco, I can't even go to Hulu at all.
So that bullshit about Netflix being able to access UK's version of Netflix or Japan's.
Depending on your VPN, depending on what servers you VPN from, sometimes it does work. But once that company found out that those are VPN servers, they'll block it. So it all kind of depends on whether or not they know that it's a VPN server that you're like logging in from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's something to think about. But yeah, look out for that, especially in different countries. Different pricings for Twitch.
Okay. Last two pieces of news. Real quick one first. Marvel Legends. Surtur is now available through Walmart. So if you want to get the Marvel Legends Surtur, he looks pretty badass. You can definitely get through Walmart, but I think it'll be mass available very soon.
Which one's Surtur again?
That's the big fire guy that Thor.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks. You should look it up real quick. Surtur Marvel Legends. Surtur. Surtur. Surtur Marvel Legends.
Yes, thank you.
Bam. Yeah,
Whoa.
the guy looks pretty good, man. Like I even like his box. Like he looks pretty cool. Looks epic. Doesn't look
Ragnarok.
too toy like.
What the? Why is it at Best Buy?
$50.
Oh, it's also available at Best Buy now. I guess.
The Infinity Saga one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
keep your eye out for that. So that's just a little piece of news. My last big piece of news. There's gonna be a new Batman cartoon, and
Ooh.
that just sounds okay because there's been so many. But check it out. This one is gonna be made by J.J. Abrams, Matt Reeves, and Bruce Timm. So if anyone doesn't know who these guys are,
I just know one name.
yeah, okay. So J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah.
Matt Reeves is the guy making the Batman movie right now
Oh, okay.
with fucking the guy from Twilight,
Yeah.
and Bruce Timm is the guy who made the previous animated Batman series, the one from the '90s.
Oh.
And he also made the Justice League and Superman the animated series and Justice League Unlimited and all the fucking DC movies that have come out in the past 5 or 6 years.
Ooh.
So the fact that these three are working together on this project kind of makes me excited. I'm like, there's only one image of it, and he kind of looks like Year One Batman.
So it's going to be like CG or what?
It's animated. We don't know if it's CG. Well, I mean, maybe if I click this, we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be cartoon or... Nope, we don't have any details. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be cartoon or CGI, but all we have is that image where he looks like Year One Batman with those long, weird ears.
Yeah.
It's called Batman the Cape Crusader. I'm kind of interested in this. I'm really kind of like thinking this will be good, man. I wonder if it's going to connect to that new Batman movie, considering it's...
It'd be kind of cool if that would happen.
Yeah. We already know that they were making a Gotham PD, a Gotham PD show that is going to connect to that movie. Maybe this will be the other thing that's part of it. Yeah,
Cool.
HBO really likes to make TV shows to match their movies because Dune is also getting a TV show that's going to connect to their movie made by
Nice.
HBO Max. So this is the thing they're doing right now. Hopefully it is connected. I'm excited. This sounds really fucking cool to me. So
Yeah, hopefully they do some good connecting shit. I hope, not just some new series that we gotta like watch and figure out like, oh, this doesn't connect to anything. Why am I watching it?
I wouldn't.
Because what DC keeps doing.
As long as it's good, bro. I don't mind with TV shows. As long as it's good, I don't care if it doesn't connect to anything else. The movies, those need to fucking start connecting. That's just wild. Like it's just way too different for me. But
Yeah, like Batman hasn't really had a TV show in a while, right?
yeah, and he's never had a live action TV show except for Adam
been
West.
a
Yeah, Adam West. Yeah, I was gonna say, but okay, all right, it sounds cool. But it's gonna be animated, right? So
Animated, yeah, I'm down. I feel like you can do more with Batman when it's animated.
has there ever been like a crossover in Batman where like all the different Batmans come together, like in Spider-Verse or anything like that?
Oh no.
You think they'll do some shit like that? Is that a possible thing? Would that be cool?
Not that I recall.
I've never heard of that or seen that. That's a good question. Wow, I don't know. I don't know if it would work because you know why it wouldn't work is because Batman
Batman-verse.
is very untrusting. So like he would even
Does he not trust himself?
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't trust himself. So I don't know, man. I feel like it wouldn't work out so well because they'd probably end up all fighting
And
each
that's
other.
the point of the movie.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then
like
Batman learns to trust
I
himself.
feel like he's so funny.
And that's the moral of the
He
story.
learns to believe in himself. All right. So that being said,
and then
Unfocused
it
Weeks.
becomes a white knight.
DJ, what you got for your Unfocused Week?
Well, I'm gonna go home, watch some more Castlevania.
Oh, more.
Obviously keep up with Digimon.
Digimon are the champions. It makes sense.
You're gonna
Yeah.
fix your deck.
Gonna fix my deck, that's for sure.
Yeah, I want to keep working on mine too. Yeah.
And I don't play some games, I guess.
Yeah. Not Splatoon, right?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, AJ, Unfocused Week.
Damn, Hecton Chag says Batman has a plan to defeat himself. It's to think about his parents and then just dies of depression.
Remember
Wow.
remember the Jet Li
Hex.
movie
That
or
was
like
funny.
the one? Remember that movie?
Oh yeah.
But the Batman version of that.
Just kills himself in the end. Like, fuck.
Damn.
Heck, that's pretty funny.
What up, Hecht?
All right.
AJ, got anything in plan? I don't know. Continue working on these Universal Fighting System decks that I was building. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention too, because me and Wags went halves on a Yu Yu Hakusho box, and then I got promos out of it because I bought it
Is
straight.
that My Hero Academia?
Yes, it is. So this is like a half deck of My Hero Academia that works in the same system. But it's a new style, and they're rebranding themselves to call it Universes. So the back is different, and all the text on it is like more colorful and brighter. If you want to check that out. But yeah, so this is their next series coming out pretty soon, and I got like a free demo pack. That's like a half deck, so it's like 30 cards instead of 60. So it's something I forgot to mention in my Unfocused Week. But yeah, like I said, going to work on my deck with whatever cards I have right now, see if I can make a Sungmina and a Talam deck. And then I really need to go into Seoul and lab some shit, man, because have not touched the hammer in like months.
I was doing that right before we started on our card adventure. Kind of just I was trying to change up some of my patterns. Well, actually, no, finish what you're saying, and I'll say it.
What?
Anything else for your info?
No, man. Hopefully play some Pokemon Snap. And I want to go play that Joan Mac. Now that it's there, maybe play it just for fun, see how far I can get, and then maybe stream it someday.
Okay. For my Unfocused Week, I was already saying that I was already labbing Taki a little bit, kind of trying to break my patterns, and do different stuff, you know. Because she has a lot of options. I'm so used to what she's always been able to do. So, you know, I'm kind of trying to step outside my box a little bit. So doing that. This Thor God of Thunder, Thor the God Butcher, I need to finish this shit. I'm so close. I have like one book left in it. So I'll probably finish that. Shadow and Bone, watch more of that. Probably start Digimon Adventure and finish Jessica Jones, because I started Jessica Jones season 3. I'm like 2 or 3 episodes in.
Okay.
And that shit's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like how they did the Hellcat, or I feel like they're going the Hellcat way with Trish. It's pretty dope. Yeah, and that's about it for my folks week. DJ, what you got planned?
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you did. Well, then I guess that makes this the.
I guess we're out of people.
I guess that makes this the end then, doesn't it?
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, remember that this is the end when we play the music right now. Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28 every Wednesday.
Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Discord.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.